why are we here? What is our purpose for being here today? I mean, part of it is so that we can learn from each other, because we all have things we can teach each other. It doesn't matter how long you've been in practice. There's stuff to be said, there's things to be learned. So that's a big part of it. But there's also the fellowship, getting to know each other, creating relationships that we want to have, having people that you want to be around. That's a pretty big thing too, because that can be very powerful, because we get to hang out and instead of having certain fears or certain concerns or sharing moments of triumph, whatever it happens to be, when you can share it with somebody that you know and like, it's just more powerful that way. And that's where I'm saying we need to be around like-minded people that are united in our purpose as chiropractic. That's something we always need to do, because, united we stand, divided we fall type of thing. So if they're just standing out there as one person in the entire state practicing in this model, say, wow, you got to really be strong. So if you could be around this, even if it's just once a year, at least you're around it. Because then you could also contact everyone as you need to on the phone, Facebook, whatever you want to do, just to make it happen. Because the non-therapeutic model, the third paradigm in itself is that. It stands alone. It stands outside of what most of chiropractic is. Because people in my office, and probably yours too, think that this is what chiropractors do. This is how they practice. And I just, no, this is not. I said 99% of our profession does not do this. They have real no concept of what it is. So when people leave my office, and it does happen often, the one and doneers, I always kind of laugh in my mind like, man, if they ever go to somebody else, they're really going to be shocked at what they thought chiropractic was, and all of a sudden it is. It's just a different thing. So why we're here is a very important thing for us as individuals, but as a profession too, and more importantly, in the non-therapeutic model. So the second question I have is, if chiropractic disappeared, what would the world lose? I mean, obviously our profession would be gone. That'd be pretty terrible. But it would lose the greater expression of your name. It would lose life. Okay, people die, yes, but people expressing less life in large volume. I mean, it's going on all the time. We're not adjusting the world. I know that's your big vision, is 8 billion people are getting adjusted on a regular basis. So how much life is being lost out there? And that's kind of terrible. But if our profession cannot move forward, if what we do, non-therapeutic chiropractic, can't move forward and become bigger, become a movement, then we're losing out on more and more life, because a lot of chiropractors, as we've talked and others probably experience, people go to chiropractors and never actually experience a chiropractic adjustment. I mean, when I was taking the state board for Pennsylvania, the guy behind my friend and I was sweating bullets, all red, looked like he was going to have a heart attack. And my buddy goes, dude, you need to calm down. All they're doing is checking to see if you know how to adjust. And he goes, I know, that was an elective at my school. That's scary. And that was 30 years ago. So, and we only know that it's gotten worse in some of the schools. Wow, elective to learn how to adjust somebody.
There are some schools that give you credit for watching.
For watching, yes, for watching. Yes. So in other words, your practice members can become chiropractors by watching you adjust their children. It's like, it's awful. I believe it. So those two questions. So like, why we're here and what happens if chiropractic disappears is kind of what I'm bringing together. Because in my opinion, chiropractic is at a crossroads. I mean, it's sort of been moving in that direction for a while, but is chiropractic as a profession going to be assimilated into medicine? And we've seen that happen in a variety of different ways, but primarily from the way chiropractors practice. We'll get into that in just a minute of why. But are we going to go the other way and hold on to our principles so that we can preserve it, promote it, make it desirable, and make it legal? Because the way we practice is legal, but in the terminology that's in most legal documents out there, practicing non-therapeutically really isn't all that legal. That's part of what the trust is designed for, is that if we ever are brought into court, at least we have other people to prove that this is a model of chiropractic. Without the chiropractic trust, this would be technically illegal. And that's a scary thought. So, what are we going to do about it? Because chiropractic is uniquely vulnerable to this